Am I supposed to see your live on YouTube?
It should come up and say that we're live soon. I mean, kind of. This is my first time, so I'm a little nervous.
I don't know. I don't really watch YouTube live.
Oh, I think we're live.
Are we?
I think we are. Oh, Lord. Yeah, we are.
I don't.
So I heard myself doing.
Yeah, you're showing up as live now.
Okay.
I see.
I'm going into it.
You really had to pick that picture. Wow.
But mental healing is watching me.
Okay. You don't have to call out anything. Thank you. I can see. Thank you.
You picked that picture. Okay.
Okay. I thought it was cute. We were all dressed up.
I just got to get new photos for promotional reasons, I guess.
Well, you probably do. There's so many. You have so many beautiful pictures to choose from. So, and I had to make sure I picked the correct picture that wasn't gonna get my phone taken. I didn't want to get a text. Ma'am, excuse me, ma'am. Delete those. Ew. Do I have to come take your phone?
Because on your Instagram picture, you took one of my old pictures from back in like July or June, maybe.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't even look like that anymore.
You're a chameleon. You're an actress. Like, what? Aren't you supposed to be able to morph into look to different people? But we're going to give everybody a few more minutes to get into the live and whoever's going to come, and it'll be what it'll be. But I'm just excited. It's my first live. My first live. My first live. I'm so proud of me. You know how I am with technology. I did this all by myself.
For the first time, I don't know how any of this works.
Oh, how does it feel to have the shoe on the other foot?
I mean, whenever you can, get yourself on TikTok. Put your rolls in.
Okay, so you just had to throw that out there, right?
TikTok, TikTok, TikTok.
I don't know how they're... Okay, it's probably easier now. Now that I'm starting to do the Instagram live thing, I can kind of see. But it's not so much that. It's like, how do they fit everything to a minute? That's my issue.
Well, that's like the challenge of it, I guess. Just knowing how to talk.
Are they videoing it first? Or I don't know. See, that's too much. It's too much.
Because, like, for people on TikTok, they do, like, collective reads. And then it's like, if it resonates, it doesn't resonate. And they do, like, collective reads or pick a card where it goes through, like, 3 different videos. And it's like, it just depends on how.
It's some kind of editing. I don't know. There's got to be an app or something that I'm not privy to, probably.
I mean, you can edit outside and then put the video inside of the app.
Yeah. So it'll probably work. Are you on, you're on TikTok as Lovette Reader? Lovette Reader?
Not yet. But I feel like that'll be one of the easier mediums for me to do.
Well, yeah, like you gotta find your lane and where you feel comfortable. You're the one that inspired me to get into YouTube. Like, if my 11-year-old daughter can get on YouTube and make videos, and the stuff that you came out with was so friggin' hilarious. I don't know why you hate me showing it around, but you guys, this is my daughter, by the way. If anybody didn't know, but you probably didn't, this is my girl. This is my baby. This is my youngest, and this is Zoe, and she's known as Lovette Reader. One day, I do my thing, right? And I've been doing tarot and oracle and all this for so many years. Then one day she was just like, I was like, what are you doing? I haven't even taught you how to read yet. Like, she knew how to read. Like, I was like, then she was like, oh, I read reverse.
Because you taught me how to read reverse.
But I don't read reverse. I don't need to, right? Yeah. I feel like reverse is adding too much stress for one divination system. And I don't really, it's channeled. So I don't have to I just have to know the basic lexicon.
The reason I read the way that I do, you're just like, it's so negative and complicated. And I'm like, I only know how to read reverse because you read reverse and then I mimicked you. And now I only read reverse on my usual deck. That's the only time I read reverse.
Oh.
Any other deck, I don't read reverse.
Well, back in the day, some Red Lentil Healing is saying hi to you. Hi, Adrian. Back in the day, when I first got in the tarot game, there were so many rules. Can't buy your own deck. Somebody got to gift it to you. I'm like, I don't have nobody to gift it to me. What else? They said, oh, you got to store it in the box. You got to pray with it, sleep it under your pillow. Like, there were all these rules. This is upright. You got to read reverse. And I was just like, you got to? Shoot, this is going to take a while to remember. So I was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just get it upright. And then one day I'll go reverse. And then I just, from different tarot classes that I took over time from different teachers, they were just like, you know, tarot has enough of the high vibrations, low vibrations, light, dark, enough to fill the whole spectrum of life experience. So it already has enough of those cards in there. We don't need to add that. But I don't knock anybody who does read like that. It's just that for me, that's just it's too much time that I don't feel like invested in that to read reverse. It's not going to add more skill to my reading, and the fact that it can be reflected with other cards and combinations in a spread. And also other divination systems don't call for it. So I think it's all up to the reader and how they want to go about it. And I think it's great. Girl. If I was so on it with my tarot when I was your age, this generation is elevating so much faster than we did, guys. Hi, Sherry. Welcome to the stream. Guys, this young lady right here, right? I let her read for me. Now, if y'all know me, y'all don't, but if you knew me as a mom, I'm picky, right? I don't trust a lot of people. My circle is my inner circle is small. So I had never asked my daughter to read, number one, because I didn't know she was reading. She in her room doing readings for her friends and stuff. Like, she got this whole operation going on, this whole secret spiritual life that I guess she just picked up or absorbed or something. And I'm just so proud. I'm so excited. It's like my buddy. Like, now she's like she's always been my buddy, but like now it's like she's my older buddy, right? We can talk about things. I can talk to her about things. And she gets it. And I find that such a blessing. I don't know, you guys. But I don't know. What about you?
I think when it comes to reading, like, I don't think it's a lot of a memory thing for me when it comes to reverse. Just because I remember the way that you taught me how to do it, and that's just like stuck in my brain. Now I automatically think about it. And a lot of the time it's just how I intuitively feel it needs to be read. Like, I can pull up a reverse card, but if I feel like it needs to be upright, then I'll turn it upright. Or if I feel like it needs to be reversed, then I'll turn it reversed. And I'm more of like the type of person, I don't know when this came about, but like I've been writing like my questions and my notes in journals since I started reading. And I just channel, like it's like a weird channel thing when I write it. I understand, I comprehend, and I get more of the meanings through writing it. Don't know when that happened, but that's the main way that I can read now.
So how does it work for you? Like, for me, I hear songs and stuff like in like movie clip type things, commercials, whatever. I hear stuff, right?
It just comes to me. Like, I'll think something and a word will switch out for another, or like different phrases or different ways to interpret it will just come to me. And I just take that as like, I'm being guided to say that, or I'm being guided to write this or know this. Because half the time I'll be writing and I'll do my morning meditations, and it'll be like, I'll pull like the 8 of Pentacles or something, and it'll be like, oh, you need to start working harder, love. Like, it'll be better. Like, you'll do it. Like, I know you can do this. And it's like, I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about me in another perspective. Like, I'm somebody else talking to me.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not really sure. I don't know. It's just like, I'm talking to myself in third person a lot of the time when I'm doing my readings. So it's like somebody else is telling me that, and that's how I interpret it. Not really me talking about myself.
I remember that phase too, when you went through and I think that's what happens like when you're little. these things come in, little personality quirks or little things that we think about people. I kept always thinking when my daughter is older, I'm going to, introduce her to more things, introduce that. I did not realize that living my life, that was what was going on. And she never really came to me. I was like, sometimes she'll be like, I hear voices, right? Mom, did you call me? Is somebody calling me? Like, we had a house that we lived in. I swear it was children calling me, and she said I would be calling her, or like in the middle of the night and stuff like that. But
not in the middle of the night, like you calling me, but you always would like yell at like me and like my brother and be like, oh, stop calling me. Like, why are you calling me? What do you want? You come in at night being like, why are you calling me? And both of us would be like, nobody called you. Nobody said anything. But for me, it was like my bedroom door would always open the same amount every night. And I used to get so mad about it because I was like, why do you guys keep opening my door and not closing it back? Somebody's head to stick in, only for somebody to look. It was never enough for somebody to actually walk in. And I used to get so mad.
I remember that. And you thought that we were doing that too. Like, why do we keep doing that? It was funny. It's funny. Like, we just kept blaming people in the house for things. And we're just like, I didn't do that. And you were like, I didn't do that. Like, stop messing with me. I'm not messing with you. Kind of thing. But okay. So without much further ado, I guess everyone that's going to show up will start to trickle in as they do. Welcome, everybody. This is Zoe from Lovette Reader, and she specializes in relationship and love readings. Me, I don't specifically think I have so much as a specialty. I know it ain't love and relationships. You know how I am. She knows how I am. I'm very to the point, right? I'm working on my throat chakra, y'all. I'm working on my throat chakra. And it doesn't come out sounding like good, like she makes it sound soft. So I guess that's her gift. Because for me, I'd be like, child, kick that person to the curb. Get over him. Next. She'd be like, can I just feel these feelings for a moment? Can we just acknowledge?
For me, it's like I try to empathize with the person that I'm reading for. And there's been a couple occasions where I've read for other people who are around my age, and I've read for people that are like older as well, because their kids will be like, you should check out Zoe. Oh my gosh, she does this. And I'll read and I'll try to empathize with them because I am an empath. So I really feel what other people are like feeling all the time, which can be a handful. But it's like, I'll read and I'll be like, oh, this happened the last time I gave you a reading. Maybe you should leave. Maybe you should leave. Because, if you keep going down this path, it's not going to work out for you. But you could and see what happens. Like, I'm not going to tell you what to do. I can only kind of push and nudge you to what you should do. Because nobody likes being told what to do. And from my experiences of reading people.
Yeah. For me, it's just very curt. I have a low tolerance for hemming and hawing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not, if you come to me for advice and I give you advice and then you don't take my advice, I'm just like, what? Why'd you ask me? But I get it. Right. So who are we reading on today? I know that you have a couple of celebrities and I have one. I saw one that okay, guys, I saw that Wendy Williams, allegedly, she claims that she slept with Method Man. The guy from How High. And I'm like, what?
Do you believe it?
I feel like I want to throw up a little bit in my mouth. I really don't want to think about it, but it won't go away. And I'm so curious. It's like I gotta read about it. So the first thing, and she's like, and so okay, let me find a little snippet. How does this happen? She goes, I smoked a blunt with Method Man while I gave him a bath, and it was a one-night stand, and he'll deny it. Maybe not, she said. And she gave him a bath. Did she give him a blankie and powder him down with some baby powder? Huh?
Is this from Twitter?
Yeah, this is on no. This is on some celebrity news. This is older news. Like, allegedly after she went through some drama with her husband, and she allegedly, I don't know, hooked up with him. She says she smoked a blunt and gave him a bath. That is very strange to me. Like, I don't know, how do you do that? Like, that wasn't a part of my game. I'd be like, come here, boo. Let me give you a bath. Right. Okay, so anyway, Wendy Williams. She just, anyway. But I saw this and I was like, ew. So I want to read about that.
Okay.
Let's see. The question is, did
myself.
Huh?
I want to see for myself too.
It's so nasty. Did Wendy Williams sleep with Method Man? Okay, let me look at the chat over here. Let me see. Tales Apprentice says that they feel like that's what happens. That's what happens to me too. I feel I speak to myself in a third person, but that's your spirit reading to you. It's pretty cool. Okay, did Method Man and Wendy Williams. I'm going to use the Savage deck. Whenever I do relationship readings, I use playing cards because I can get my yes and no answers out of them, but also why. And whenever I do it, and she likes it. Like when I do readings for her, she likes these decks. I'm like, this deck is savage. She's like, I like it like that. Just tell me straight up.
I think they did. I think they did.
Yes, but there's something, okay?
Because, like, I did a 3 card, but they each came out with clarifiers. I don't know. They were just sticking in my hand. But the first 2 that came out with the 7 of Cups and, like, the King of Pentacles. And I feel like this is him. Like, he has options. He had options. And he's just sitting all alone. I guess he just didn't want his options at one point. And I feel like they knew each other before, like, this whole ordeal happened. Like, they had known each other, even if it was brief. And there was no action taken when, like, they had met and they had, like, gotten to know each other. But something about this union, something about them coming together.
Yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
I think they did. I think they did. But something had to happen to where both of them were like, we're never speaking about this. Happening.
We will never mention this.
Never talk about it. Because why not?
Oh, who knows? Oh, that's I gave him a bad. We never know with her. It could be that. That would put a new connotation on it. Let me see. My card said they did, but it was, hold on. This is mirrored. I'm sorry, you guys. They did smash. It was good for her, but it was one of those things where it's to happen in the middle of the night. Like you said, we'll never speak of this. And I think they were doing recreationally whatever people do, and she said she smoked a blunt, so according to the article. And maybe he just, I don't know, had them goggles on, and then it was just like, wow, wow.
And it seems like one of them, like, was she still married at this point? Was this like after the divorce, or like,
hold on, let me see.
Because somebody wasn't ready to like move into a new phase. Somebody was stuck in the past. Somebody was like stagnant with the upside down hangman.
I think it was a long time ago. It was a long time ago. It wasn't so recent. You know how so it was a while ago, so it wasn't recent. However, she's just now bringing this out because she has some stuff going on. And she's making publicity. I guess it's just a publicity attracting type situation. However, back in the day or not, she still looked the same. She still, you know what I'm saying? So
still look the same.
No, I feel like she's very awkward. She's very tall and awkward for her. Like she is. I just don't think she's cute. I'm sorry, y'all. She had too much plastic surgery and they chopped too much meat off her face. I'm sorry, I'm done. I'm not gonna pussyfoot around. Okay. Child, she had too much plastic surgery and she just looked weird. It's too much. You know, when you pass, it's like that Michael Jackson stuff, you know, but I
don't know. Ever since I saw Wendy Williams and I just knew that her boobs were just too big. They were just too big for her frame. You can't have big, oversized boobs and cankles. You just can't make it work.
Oh my gosh, I didn't check the cankles. I don't know, but yeah.
Shoes. Have you seen her wear
Well,
shoes?
you know why she has those shoes? Because she took a tumble one time. She fell. She has some kind of health problems.
It's not her tumble. It's just the way they sit on her feet.
Well, some guys. Well, she got big feet. I guess I don't know. Like she always wear comfortable shoes, and she's older, so comfortable shoes is important.
She was younger though.
Well, don't wear white. Don't. But she took a fall one time because she was ill, so she now wears really sensible shoes, non-slip. But before that, I don't think she was wearing that, but she still was tall. She still had those boobs a little bit. So I don't know. Everybody used to talk. Okay, it's not because of that, but she used to talk so much trash. Everybody hated her. That was the thing. Like the people didn't like her because she was like one of those first celebrity gossips out there. So the reason why it's shocking is that everybody talks so much trash about her, but yet here he go at night, right?
He told her not to tell anyone. He was like, no, nope.
And guess what? And that's exactly what Johnny from Taylor's Apprentice said. But yet she's talking about it, right? Maybe it was a highlight of her life, right? Maybe it was it was good. Oh Lord, it was good enough to make her fall in love. They kissed and fell. She's like, wanna marry me?
It's a reverse world card. There was no new beginning here. There was no transition. There was no change. There was no new horizon. It was that's it. Union.
That was it. Just one time, one time only.
I feel like it was a one time only.
Hold on, did Method Man enjoy it? That's my question next. I'm going there. I gotta know. Why is he not talking about it? Why is Method Man not? Let's go with something else. Why isn't Method Man talking about this?
Fortune teller cards to see how he feels about her now with all this getting out into the media. Here are my cards. Aren't they so cute? I can't. This is a mirrored camera. But the woman. And let's see how he feels about her now that the news is out.
I got this. This first card I got is the King of Wands, child. But did he really? Did he really?
He had regrets. Oh, the Ten of Swords at the bottom of my deck.
What? Okay. The question he regrets it. I know. I don't think he. Let me pull another one. I got to, and I'm gonna stop being nosy, but
So I asked how he feels about her now that the news is out, and the center of the reading is the books, the snake, and the lilies. So the secrets are out. He feels betrayed. He feels betrayed because his secret about their sex is out.
Yeah.
He is not happy about it. What's weighing on him? He's cut her off. And I think he's going to publicly do it if he hasn't already.
Ten of Swords. She is canceled. Ten of Swords. Ten of Wands.
They had conversations, and that they had a secure friendship. It felt like their friendship was fine up until this. Now he's thinking about probably messaging her or altering the news to fix his reputation.
And that's funny. It coming out that you slept with her is going to ruin your reputation.
Yeah, in the future, he's hoping that he gets lucky and he can sneak his way out of this. He's looking for a way to get out.
But wait a minute. Haven't we all slept with at least one gremlin? We messed up and got it wet or fed it after midnight.
Where's the man? Is Method Man with somebody right now?
Let me see. I'm not sure. I didn't get all in there. But I try once I see something that catches my interest, I try not to really go super, super deep so I can be clear for what the cards want to say about it. I just saw it, caught my attention, and my first response was evil. Uh-oh. Are we having audio difficulties?
Are we?
Oh, never mind. Okay, I thought the speaker was going to do something. Ooh, deja vu. Okay. Excited. Okay. Is he with someone?
Because
Yep.
there's...
Yep, he 100% with somebody.
Wait. I can't figure it out. Oh, no.
Can you see? There it is.
This was in the deck. The man's facing commitment.
This man, he isn't loved up. He isn't loved up.
And this
is a family man. This is a family man, and this child is going out here talking out of class.
She did it for the money.
For this project, she tried. This article was about a project she's doing, and I'm not gonna give her any playtime on it. But and she brought that up. You know what? That's exactly why people don't like her, because they always feel blindsided by her. She always talks about something out of the blue, like she pulls something out the crack and says something that blind swipes the other person or other people, and they're just like, "What the heck?"
This man is living his life, his family life, going about it, and she comes out the woodworks like, this one time.
She's like, "Yo, Method Man."
Why is my name in your mouth? Why is it in your mouth?
That's right. Oh Lord, but anyway, that's what I wanted to know. That was mainly the main one because, like I said, I was like, ew, turn my stomach a little bit. This energy is disgusting, nasty, yuck. So let me find out. I don't know. Adrian has set the standard that I needed one of these, so I can crisscross stuff off of here. Okay, next, Olivia Rodrigo. Now,
Olivia Rodrigo and Sabrina Carpenter. I don't know if the audience watching is very familiar with them. They're some new up-and-coming actors right now, and both of them are singers. Because High School Musical has a series now that's coming up. I'm not a fan of it. Not a fan. But basically, Olivia was dating this guy named Josh because she's a little bit younger than him, but they're co-stars. And he was like, "I'll wait for you. I love you." He taught her how to drive. It was cute. He's like 2 years older than her or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then he leaves her to go be with Sabrina Carpenter, who is like a couple years older than her. They were friends, and then he eventually was like, "I'm tired of waiting for you," and he left. So Olivia came out with this new song called Driver's License. It was #1 in the world like a couple weeks ago. And Sabrina just came out with a new song attacking Olivia. And now everybody can't tell if it's a publicity stunt or if it is like actual drama, actual tea. I'm going to say that it's a little bit of both, just a little bit.
Okay.
So it's a publicity stunt, maybe, but some of the lyrics in her songs are like, "Ow, why are you coming for this teenage girl?"
Okay. So we're going to read. So our question we're going to ask is it a publicity stunt or is it real? Right?
Is the drama between Olivia and Sabrina real or a publicity stunt?
Okay. Is it real or publicity stunt?
I feel like it's a publicity stunt.
There
were some hurt feelings, for sure. There were some real hurt feelings. But with the Ace of Swords in reverse, I feel like there's a lack of truth here. There's a lack of communication. There was like a lack of like a clear like level point of talking. Like nobody really talked. Everybody's just acting of their own accord. And I feel like for Sabrina, it had her world crashing down. Like everything was just coming down on top of her because there's a lyric in the girl Olivia's song saying blonde girl and Sabrina's blonde. So everybody's like, oh my gosh, it has to be Sabrina. Cancel her right now. And I get that she got a lot of internet hate and like a bunch of stuff for like alleged rumors that nobody can really confirm or not. Her going to make a new song that directly mentions the lyrics from Olivia's song, kind of like attacking her in a sense. I feel like it was a publicity stunt to get the fans talking about her in like not such a negative light. Because it seems like she was waiting for a new opportunity for her ships to come in after doing this. And I think she was thinking, this is the end. Like I've beaten this like drama that's been racking me for a couple of weeks, and she's thinking it's time to rest. And she was going to be sitting on top of her coin. So she's going to be like, all right, I got money. I resolved the conflict. We're good. But I guess for her, the success, the income's coming slow. It's on its way, but I feel like she didn't really benefit as much as she thought she would. And now she's in even more pain, even more like trouble than she was. Because some of the things she said were petty. Petty, and for no reason. Absolutely none. Can you hear me? Oh, I might have froze.
Okay, I think we're back.
Okay.
Woo, that was scary.
I was like, hello?
Like, I'm alone. Zoe! I'm sorry, I missed some of that at the end, but can you give it, I'm sorry, can you give it back to me real quickly? Like, I missed the part where it says that her ships that came in.
Okay. So she was expecting like her ships to come in. She was expecting to like get some success from dropping this new song she just put out. And she thought that it was going to be success, that she could, I don't know if you're frozen or not. I can't tell. Or is it me? All alone. I'm all alone. I'm all alone. Can you guys just see me? Hi. I thought that I was the one freezing. Oop. Hopefully she'll be back. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Oh, it's just me. Oh no. Not you being able to see my whole layout. Embarrassing. I don't. Is she not here? I don't know how this works. Ah! Not me panicking. I was like, wait, are you coming back?
Yeah. Okay. All right. If I cut out, like Johnny said for Taylor Apprentice, keep reading. Just keep going. I don't know what this is going to turn out like, but okay, we're doing it. We're out here. Yeah. All right.
It was my show for a hot second. I saw my whole entire room show up. I was like, wait, no, look at it.
I'm not ready.
Don't look at it. Wait. Don't see them.
Sorry.
I didn't know if it was me or not, so I kept going back to the YouTube stream like, am I the one frozen or are you the one who is frozen?
I don't know what's going on, but it's winter and the internet gets a little unstable sometimes. But did you have anything else you wanted to say about?
Just to finish it up, she thought that it was going to be success, this new song she dropped, and that she could finally rest after having all of this chaos on the internet go on about her. And she thought she was gonna sit pretty on her coin. She thought she was gonna have some money from this song, this drug, but it's not coming in like she thought it would. It's not coming in like she thought it would, and it only made everything worse. He just dropped it all on top of her, and now just feel even more attention on this song because the way that she executed this was not it. And now she's got on the bottom of the deck we have the Five of Wands. So now she has conflict with all these other people, all these other celebrities that are like, how could you do this? You're the adult of the situation. And I feel like she has the opportunity, like on the top of the deck is the Magician. She has the opportunity to switch this around. She has she knows what to do and how to fix this. She just don't want to do it. She has to apologize. She has to like make a reconciliation, and she does not want to.
So do you get that it's a farce or if it's real though?
I think it's a little bit of both. I think she tried to turn it around and use it as publicity to up like her income because she's like, if I'm gonna get hated on, I might as well do something that can also make me money. I might as well feed into it because if I can't win, I can't feed them join them.
Yeah,
didn't work for her.
I get it too. I feel like it's a little bit of both too.
Will she have to make a Reputation song like Taylor? She just might have to.
I felt that's the same vibe that I was getting. I was like, this sounds like some Kanye West, Taylor Swift mess.
Just might.
It's like a page out of the book, like of how to pump yourself up or how to get some traction going with your thing. And it was about money. It was about money. They were doing it, and it was about money. It was about money. And they were in on it together. I feel like it was her idea.
Sabrina or Olivia's?
Crap. The one you were talking about, the one that it's on.
No, okay, Sabrina. It was her idea.
The one that it turned on.
Yeah.
Over and over.
Because she only, it's kind of weird if it was her idea, because she just fell straight on her face with that. Because I can't really understand why you would think that was a good idea. Like, I get that if the other girl was like, yeah, I'm sorry that this is happening. Like, let's work through it. Let's do this. And then it doesn't work for her. I'm like, that's unfortunate. Especially if it was her idea on top of it. Because it only made Olivia more money. Because she was number one in the world. Her song was number one in the world.
Yeah. She was by herself. She was feeling in the past. She was, you know what I'm saying? She was like, what can I do? What can I do to revive my career and pump it up? And he was like, yo, that sounds dope. I'm just kidding.
It might.
But listen, it was for her own selfish thing, her own selfish reasons. That's why she did it. She was enticed. It seemed like too good to pass up. Who will know? How will they know?
Let me I want to read you some of the lyrics. So Olivia's song is like a ballad. So it's basically like talking about how she got her driver's license and how the guy in question, his name's Joshua Bassett, was like, I don't know how to move on without you. I think it was her first love or her first real celebrity love. And it's broadcasted. So she's just like, I don't know how to move on without you. And I miss you. I see your face everywhere. And she only mentioned a blonde girl because she was saying that she was insecure about not being like her because she's younger and that she's not as experienced, etc. Sabrina drops her song, and tell me why she starts calling out specific lyrics and then says, you can try to get under my skin while he's on mine. I was like, why would you do this? Why would you say that? And everybody's like, she didn't have to say it. You could have had him done some other stuff, but she literally had to call out saying, he's on mine. You can't get under my skin because I have him.
Yuck. I feel like girls fighting over guys is so old, right? For me, if two chicks, I feel like why don't the two chicks get together and beat the crap out of the dude? You know what I mean? Instead of fighting each other.
But it's like, did he really do anything? Like, he is like 20, I think. Mm-hmm. And they met when he was 19 and she was 16, I think. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then while they were filming the show, they found out they became best friends, thought they liked each other, were like a together kind of thing. And he was just waiting because I think it's illegal in California for certain ages. And he said he would wait for her. He started being friends with Sabrina, eventually broke everything off with Olivia, and moved on. Mm-hmm. And of course, Olivia's just like, I'm heartbroken. Period. That's it. I'm just heartbroken. She didn't slam anyone. She didn't say anything messed up. She just said, I'm heartbroken. How do you do all this? From a teenage girl saying she's heartbroken. She's 17, writing a heartbreak song.
I don't know. I feel like, well, I guess if you're an artist and you're going to do that, you're going to draw from your well of experience. And I guess that's what her experience is right now. So she's going to write about it. The funny thing is when they write these songs and then they come out, sometimes it's later, right? Mm-hmm. It's later on down the line and they're not the same person or in the same place that they were before. But we got a question. Taylor's Apprentice asks, will she have to make a Reputation song like Taylor?
She might.
So we can ask that.
Yeah.
Let's find out.
If she does, I think that would be so funny. Because Taylor's known for singing and making songs about the drama that she's in all the time.
She has a big following doing that, though. They like it. Her following likes it.
At that point, when she came out of country, she branded herself as this person who, like,
that chick.
Everyone else. Oh, it's just me. Okay. So, welcome back.
I don't know what is happening over here today. You hold it down, though. Hold it down for me.
Thank you.
I don't know. This didn't happen when I was with Adrian. We're getting through it, though. I'm still gonna do it. I won't be licked.
Something about them wanting to see me. They just keep on cutting you out just so it can give me some more shine time. I don't know.
See, the universe is telling you. See, you can do this. You can do this. We do this all the time.
I feel like it's unlikely that she'll like make a Reputation song like Taylor. I feel like it's kind of unlikely because with the Lovers in Reverse, usually they're talking about love and relationships, or when it's upside down, it can also be like about making decisions and which side of the coin you're going to fall on. And I don't think she'll make one solely because after the song that was already dropped, I don't think anyone wants to add any more fuel to this flame. Especially with the Wheel of the Year in reverse as well. Mm-hmm. I just don't think that's the right
move.
You
want to come out. You want to come out, so you keep jumping up.
I don't think that's the move they want to make. I just think it'll make them look worse. And
well, yeah.
You can't really pull a Taylor when you're not Taylor. Taylor's known for doing this kind of stuff. Pull Taylor if you're not Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
Then everybody else is going to be like, oh, who are you? What are you doing? Yeah, I don't think so.
I have but it's not 100%. She can be swayed to do it if someone talks her into it, right? If somebody from her label or record or one of her people says, you know what, we should maximize on this too, right? But she shouldn't, because they don't need no more of that mess, right? They don't need that. It's not going to do anybody any favors to rehash it and keep it going, because it's not a good idea. I don't think professionally, career-wise, it will help. People, I feel like people would see it as a stunt For real? Kind of like we caught on with Kanye, and then somebody leaked the whatever. Who knows? I don't know.
Or something.
Mm-hmm. The voicemail or something.
I just think that it's time to take where's the camera? It's time to take a new path. Start somewhere new. It'll benefit them more.
I think so too. I think so too.
Leave this drama where it is. But
I hate drama. Drama is tiring.
But it's exciting.
No, get your excitement from other stuff. Like, this is exciting. Oh, child, will I fade out or come back? Will it drop to live or shoot? I got excited life right now.
Okay. And
all right, so yes.
I wanted to ask one more question on this topic real quick.
Oh, okay.
And
on Olivia and
not Olivia and
Sabrina.
Sabrina, but Olivia and Josh. Did he ever actually have feelings for her?
Okay.
They say he did, but did he really? And that's something I was curious about.
Okay. You guys, I'm using my Mary L. Tarot. Oh, I love the vibrancy of this deck. It's a little savage, but I love it.
I'm a sucker for the Witch's Tarot.
Yeah, I'm so glad you don't have that tarot bug like I do. Just keep ordering them. Just keep ordering them.
I know that I won't use them all, and then I'll feel bad because I won't give them all the attention they need.
No, it was like, okay, remember how you used to just have access to all my stuff when you lived with me, right? Remember that? Like, it's like that. Like, for now, it's who wants to speak. I can go with themes. I can pull out this Halloween. It's
cards. It'll be really pretty because then you'll have a bunch of variety to go around.
Pick a cards, huh? I'll have to do it on a different channel. I couldn't do this on this one. This is my sanity channel. Like, this is where grown folk hang out.
I mean, a lot of pick cards are really interesting, like Moon Tarot and like White Rose Guidance, and this one woman that you showed me. I forget what her name is. If I remember, I'll tell you, but I forget what her name is. But I always see her stuff, and it's really nice.
Well, a lot of people, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't look at them because you'll be wanting to have them. Oh, I'll be wanting to have them. Johnny, I don't know. Johnny shows his decks, and I'll be like, dang it. Johnny, finds all these just interesting looking decks. I'm like, I said I wasn't going to buy no more. I don't need no more right now. Okay. Did he ever really have feelings for her?
Yeah, he did.
He liked her. Yeah, he did. He liked her.
I have the lovers in one of my three, but the Four of Wands.
Yeah.
I think it came down to he wasn't able to overcome his own feelings. Like, he was stuck on something, and he wanted it. He wanted it to come together, but he let others in his head. He let a bunch of things get to him. So they had around, I think, a year together. But the King of Cups in reverse, I feel like he just stopped being able to communicate his feelings properly, he wasn't able to be the mature figure that was needed to proceed with this type of relationship.
And I feel like something had went on, Something went on that he just couldn't get with also. There was something about it that he just couldn't get with. And that is what was keeping him from having this ideal relationship that he had in his head. You know what I mean? And how old are they again?
He was they met when he was 19 and she was 16, maybe. And I guess an age gap thing that you can't do in California. And so I guess maybe it was the idea of everybody thinking that he's grooming or predating on her or whatever, because she's younger. But it's different because in Canada, I don't think if somebody was 20 talking to a 17, 16-year-old, I don't think anyone would really care. Nobody really does.
Well, you know what? I'm not exactly sure about that because I didn't have those kind of issues that I needed to know with you guys. So,
Lucky you. I didn't have any older
I was sitting there like, I don't know how that works. I don't know. I know in the States, right? You have some states, like say Florida, for instance, you cannot be under the age of 16. 16 was the age of consent. Prior to 16, you couldn't give consent. And if you were over the age of 24, it was like statutory stuff. But I think that the energy around younger people, 19, 20, 21, 20, all the way up to around 22. But if you read for somebody that's between the ages of like 13 through puberty, the people that you read for, their energy is so intense. Everything. They are like magical manifestors at that age. I wish if we can get kids down to the age of 10 to meditate and master manifesting. And now I never thought this would happen, with your generation being as young as you guys are, reading tarot, being entrepreneurs, doing all these things. And then, so maybe I can't see a 10-year-old being like, I got to meditate today or whatever, but it can happen. Crazier stuff has happened. But I feel like if we can get these kids awakened earlier, it will be so much better because that intense energy, it don't last all that long. Because after a while, you'd be like, boo.
I mean, it depends because, like, I didn't start meditating and doing a bunch of shadow work and working with spiritual stuff until this past year.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because I started being, I guess, what's the term? I guess, absorbing all of the stuff that you were doing in the house when I was like around 11, 12-ish maybe. But I didn't really start tarot until I was like 13. That's when 13. I actually like started doing it for other people, for you, for myself.
Mm-hmm. But you don't understand how 13 or 14 is young for this.
You're telling me. I got so many notebooks like, does Josh at school like me? Or does Jacob like me? Why don't they like me? I don't like that answer. Like, it's like, if you can imagine being in elementary, middle school, doing tarot, because all you're going to see is, does Josh like me? I don't like that answer.
Honey, people do that now.
I don't do that as often because now I've learned my lesson that if I like someone, then I'm going to let it go its course. Because I will sit and read tarot for days, for hours. And I feel like you, because I taught my friend Sabrina how to read tarot.
Yeah.
And she was better than me. I was like, whoa. She reads for me. I only let you and her read for me.
I remember when that was happening. Wow, she's really good at it. I'm glad.
She called me out yesterday night. She called me out flat. And I was like, how did you?
Yeah.
Cameras. How are you better? How are you getting better than me? And she hasn't
It's all the energy in her walk, right? Like, you are on a different path than me. Like, your journey is totally different. I'm sitting here like, that's why I was so thrown aback when you were like reading. I saw you reading for people. I was just like, what they reading about? Like, I didn't think that you could get those concepts. Like I just thought you were too young, right? I thought you needed a little more experience under your belt. I was baby feeding you. You know what I mean? Not trying to scare you off. And I think that I tried to provide you with the answer so that this wasn't a scary world to be in. And some people are like, oh, you're going to hell. You're going to burn fraternity. What did somebody call me? I'm a psychotic psychic. Y'all, they be coming for the comments. I'd be like, I'm not playing with this. Boop. But yeah, I think that it is beautiful, right? It's beautiful. Maybe one day, if I'm blessed with grandchildren, they'll be like 10-year-olds, talking about G-Mom, something. And I'll be like, scared or whatever. Like, you see him right now? I told you I hear him. I don't see him. But, hey, I am so happy because I think that the spiritual awakening that's going on, look at that. Me, then you spread out to your friends. And there's plenty of friends that have, been like they've been interested in tarot and things like that, the things that we do, but they don't stick with it. But I'm glad.
That's why I need to that's why I'm very picky. Because I've had other friends who are like, Zoe, teach me how to do tarot. Teach me this. Because I'm like, I'm the you of all of my friends. They're like, Zoe. I already owe this other girl a reading I forgot about. But I'm the you of like my friend groups of everybody that I know. So everybody comes to me, or they come to now my friend Summer, because now we both are the two tarot readers. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, you're gonna steal my business. You're over here doing it. Like, she copies a lot of the stuff that I do, or she mimics it, because that's the only thing she knows. And I'm like, that's why I do the things I do, because I mimicked you. And it's just like a channel like that we're all flowing through. And
I think, you know what, though?
Have a kid that's like, I see grandma. And I was like, no, I don't. I know things. You hear things, and the last thing I need is a kid who sees things. That's gonna freak me out.
You'll be all right. You know what you do? You learn to be. You could be scared, but you got to be the strong one. How many times you done said freaky stuff that scare me? You think I want to be looking in stuff in the dark to see if it's boogeyman's? Shoot, I want to go hide too. But you can't, because you're mom, and they expect you to be strong, or mom or dad or whoever.
There's youth running around the house. Who's calling me? And I'm like, nobody's calling you. Nobody even said mom.
Listen, I didn't have a me. I didn't have anyone to explain what was happening to me. And I literally would hear children and people. And it wasn't because I hear voices in my head. No, I heard these outside my head. And I used to swear. I swore, you guys. I swore that my kids were messing with me, because my kids are trolls. They're all fire signs. Each one of them. Aries, Leo, and a Sagittarius. They just I keep telling them the stuff that they try to mess with me, because they think it's funny. They have the kind of sense of humor I have, but they think it's funny, right? And it's going to happen when it's their time I'm going to laugh. But I definitely heard stuff going on out there, and I knew you guys were going to get it, because a lot of people in our family has gifts, but each reader is different. So your voice, the way you speak to someone, and the way that you read cards for them would be different than how I do it. I'm very
direct,
precise, blunt. You know, I'm kind of like the Lenormand. You're kind of like tarot.
That's why I prefer Lenormand, because I just like being straight to the point. Just tell me what it is, and so I can move on with my life.
But not my kind of to the point.
Because for me, I'm like, is that right? I'll call you, like, can you read these bluntly for me? Because my brain doesn't process it the way that you do. Sometimes you'll say things, I'm like, that hurts my feelings.
Well, it's not so much, you know what? You my sunshine, so you know I'm never trying to hurt your feelings. I just don't know how to say it. I've never did the nice nasty thing. You know that. I don't know how to, like.
I don't know why you teach me things and then you forget how they work.
Because it's not me teaching you. I keep telling you. Do you know how many times I've channeled people to help me with you and all my kids and stuff like that? And then you'll be like, you said this to me. I'm like, ooh, when I said that?
I like that.
People have stepped in before I learned. Huh? What'd you say?
Hate that, because literally over the summer we'd have conversations, and then I'd talk to you about it in October, and you're like, I don't remember that conversation. I'm like, you looked me in my face. You stared me in my face and you said this, and you don't remember that you said it. Make it make sense, because it doesn't. Because you're constantly channeling things, and I never know. You're always channeling things. You never know if I'm talking to you or not, because I'll say something and I'll hope that you'll remember, and you don't.
Okay, so there's another thing, guys, that you know, the life with a medium is that they don't know when their mom is talking to them or other people. And no, I do not have a personality disorder. My mama had me tested. I've been doing this since childhood. My mom said I would be in my room talking to people, and she'd be like, and then people would ask, she'd be like, oh, she's just talking to her friends. And I don't know. So, and sometimes, like I said, there's times when I'm channeling or I'm talking to her, and it I don't know, it happens sometimes. Just wisdom. I just have been like, a lot, especially before I learned. During 2020, I went through my mass type of situation, and that's when I disappeared for those months, you guys, because I was like, oh, but I wasn't shielding properly, and I wasn't grounded properly, so I was getting beat up in them spiritual streets, them astral streets, y'all. I was getting messed up, and so it was happening at home, all up in the house. It was so much was coming at one time that as I was awakening, that it was in opening more to channel that it was happening. And I swear there's conversations that never happened. And I'm looking at my husband and people are like, did I say that? What did I say? Why would I say that? That don't even sound like me. You know, that was the main thing. It doesn't even sound like me, you know. So I get it, right? But let's open up. I got peoples that got love questions, Miss Lovette Reader.
Also, Victoria in the comments asked, do you teach classes?
I don't teach tarot classes. I do other divination systems. I just learned tarot. Johnny, I learned tarot from Johnny. Like, I was taking some of his classes. So, because I wanted to strengthen that. No, I've done other divination systems. But it wasn't that I was teaching her. I was reading for her and doing readings around her, and then answer a question here or there. She kind of picked this up on her own. Like, I never sat down with her and be like, today we're going to learn about the cups or not. I never did that. Or today we're going to talk about the court cards. Or today we're going to talk, but today we're going to talk about dice. Today we're going to, we talk about different divination systems, not necessarily. Today we're going to talk about Lenormand. Today we're going to talk, this is what this is. So that's what I did.
You never taught me tarot. I learned tarot mostly on my own.
Yeah.
But you did teach me runes and like dice and charms, and that was it. That's the only thing you
Lenormand
talk to me about. And Lenormand. I don't have a Lenormand deck, but I want one.
I can't find my Lenono decks. Are they with you?
No. We talked about that.
I'm missing a box.
It's not in my tarot box because I have other decks and stuff, but I don't have any of your Lenormand. And that took me a while to even figure out on my own.
Guys, we moved. We went our separate ways. She is 3 hours away from me, baby. Damn you, coronavirus. But yeah, so let's open up to the questions for the viewers. Let's do some love readings, guys. So if you got any love and relationship questions, it doesn't have to be love. It can be somebody that you love. You don't got to be romantic love. It can be mama, daughter, sister, cousin, uncle. Just whatever relationship that you want to discuss, we can do that for you. So I will wait and see if there's anybody still here because I can't even see in the YouTube. Is anybody here?
There's 10 viewers on.
Huh?
There's like viewers on, like 10.
Oh, okay.
I've been meaning to break out my romance angels because I like this oracle deck. It's my favorite. It's so cute.
Wait. Ain't that my romance angels?
You mean our?
Excuse me, I was tearing the house up. That's why I was late looking for that deck.
That's unfortunate. How can I be a love reader if I don't have love oracle cards? I don't know what you're talking about.
Huh?
Oh, if you don't know, I also have this one. But
What did you say?
if you didn't know,
Okay, I'm okay with that one.
But yeah, I have the romance.
No, you can. I'm perfectly fine with you having that one. I'm just saying I don't do love readings. I don't have a problem with you having the loved ones. Just trying to make me think I'm crazy for when I do want to do some love readings, and I'll be looking for my.
You didn't ask if I had it.
Oh, here's one of the things, guys, of having a daughter or son who reads tarot, and you read tarot, and then your library tarot oracle library becomes their tarot oracle library, which is perfectly fine. I've always just been like, put it back, So, but that's good. She's going to read anyway. I'm glad.
You have another oracle deck that I want, but I didn't grab one on my way out.
No, that deck right there. That deck is hard to get. Like it's not in print anymore.
You have it's the witch one, the really cute witch one. You have the oracle deck for that, and I love that.
Which one?
The one with the cats, the witches.
Everyday Witch Oracle, the Kitchen Witch Oracle, one of them. Is it the one that looks like Halloweeny, or is it the one that looks like with a lady on top of a motorcycle looking at this way and that way?
Yeah.
That one? Okay, that's the Everyday Witch Oracle.
I hope we have a question. So, Victoria asked, will my son succeed in school during COVID?
Okay. Okay. Hi, Sharon. Succeed in school. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. I think that he can be successful. However, he's going to have to put some extra work into it. It's a little bit challenging. He's a little bit challenged with what's going on in the format. And I feel like he's trying not to get behind in it. However, but he's going to be all right. I think once he takes the time and adjusts to the format or whatever's happening in there, something's going on with like the scheduling or something like that, that he's going to be all right.
From what I can see,
yeah.
I feel like there's some work that needs to be done. Like, I feel like his classes may be piling on, and I know how online classes can really be taxing, and you have to really be able to divide your time and be able to sort things through. But I don't know if your son is on campus or at home, but it feels like he's not really taking a lot of schoolwork, and being in school during COVID requires a lot of mental and self-care. And I don't feel like he's taking the time to really give himself the moment to process and breathe and like being able to alter between schoolwork and taking care of yourself. Because just because you're at home or you're indoors while you're doing online school, it's not like being home from school. Like, you still have a lot of work to do. It's very taxing to be on video calls. So I feel like he's not taking the self-care time that he needs. And I feel like the flame of being at school, the passion that he might have had for school, is not there completely at the moment, which is completely understandable. I feel like that passion is a little drained. But I feel like he needs to trust in himself, as well as he needs the support and trust of others to know that he will succeed. Because it's easy to lose your footing and feel like you don't have a grasp on everything. So he needs to be able to trust in himself and have others trust in him. What else with the 6 of Cups? He needs that connection. He needs to be reassured that everybody else is supporting him along with it. But I do feel like it's just a big mental game. Like, there is success, but it's all about the mentality of it. If you want it bad enough, then you can succeed.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense, Victoria?
Yeah.
Hi, Chiganda. Welcome to the live stream. We are taking questions. Quick questions about any type of relationship, mother, father, sister, brother, lover, other, all of it. We have Lovette Reader. She specializes in love and relationship readings. And she's here to kick it with me. Anybody else? hate when they do a 52 pickup. Okay. So I know that you are on a schedule and you have things to do because you are a university student. And so I told you I was going to be respectful of your time. And so is there anybody else? If there's nobody else that has a question, we're going to get ready to wrap it up. So I'll give it a moment.
This was fun.
You enjoyed it? Did it seem difficult?
It was nerve-wracking because I haven't really done lives in a really long time.
You're the one that inspired me. You showed me how things are possible with all the little art and creative things that you do. I was like, wait a minute. I'm serious. You was in there making videos when you were 11 years old and you were doing wardrobe changes and, scene exits and filming it. And I'm like, what is she doing in there? Okay. So, alrighty. Well, I don't think anybody has any love or relationship questions to ask right now.
Wakanda.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we can why their brother and them don't speak.
Okay. So, you wonder why. Okay.
Also, thank you to everyone who said that we're doing great. Very happy that you guys enjoyed the stream so far.
I just think that Zoe is amazing and she has a circle of friends, and I think that it's amazing that they are looking to divination, because it wasn't something that I had access to or could do when I was younger, and I was just like, man, you guys are on the ball, and she just does so much social media and tech and all this kind of stuff, and I'm like, I want to do this. If she can do that, I can do it. And and then she stopped doing that kind of stuff, and I still stayed with the tech and the lighting and trying to figure out how to do it. Then when she moved out and stuff, and I was just like, I don't know how to do it by myself. She's like, it's easy. She's on the phone. It's easy. That's it. I don't speak.
So I think there is a lack of effort in the relationship. There's a lack of work. There's a lack of dedication to making it work. But I can see that there is a wish. There is a desire to have a reconciliation, a desire to start something new, to go on a new path together. So I see that the want is there. There's just a lack of effort being put in. Because right now I feel that there is a big standing of independence, that possibly you both are independently doing your own things. But I do think that there is an opportunity coming up. The Four of Wands in reverse is basically the same as it upright, so there's really no difference to it. I feel like there's an opportunity for you guys to come together and to speak again, but it may be delayed. It may take a while for it to get to that point. I feel like there was some mixed signals, some miscommunication happened. And I feel like that is a very big reason as to why you both don't speak. There is some kind of misinterpretation. And I'm not sure, but I feel like somebody was impulsive, somebody did something reckless, somebody did something that was careless behavior, careless energy and air. But there is a chance to come in and have this reconciliation, to have this reunion. There is an opportunity for that.
Okay. I feel like, I'm sorry, did you still go?
I was thinking on top of the deck, it's the reverse 8. So somebody walked away, but someone didn't want to walk away at the same time. There's my observation.
I feel like there was a misunderstanding, right? Someone got their feelings hurt. Somebody got their feelings hurt. Let me see who got their feelings hurt. Okay. I feel like it was something possibly you might have said, and the sibling might have gotten their feelings hurt. Let me see. Family. Because before, I feel like you guys have gotten into it before, or you guys, it's a thing with you guys, and so for you, probably you didn't think that it was a big deal or anything like that because it just seemed normal, right? Now, what you can do is you can make a decision and kind of like, you know, try to broach this situation. I mean, I'm not exactly sure if you had, but I think if you were to do that, though, this is the energy that's coming into it. The Five of Wands, a little bit of some conflict. Let me see something. Olivia. Okay, so. Is there a lot of people, like some women involved? Like, I have two mature women, like a mother and another person, maybe mother, sister, or sister. I'm hearing the word sister, so mother and sister, you know, and another person that's kind of like trying. There's people involved in it. They got it in their mouth talking about it, you know, like it's like they're trying to help or do something. I feel like the two women are not helpful. Or you and your mom. Because again, the same card seems almost the same card seems to keep coming up. I got these women. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's you because that was you. And then here it is come again. And so maybe perhaps your mother, you know. So I think that discussing it with other people and not your brother directly will also cause some contention. That's what I'm getting really briefly, and I'm trying to like multitask. Okay, so I hope that was helpful, and I hope that makes sense because it's a little bit like I'm just like I'm trying to do 1,000 things. Okay, let me see. Red Donald Healing wants to know if she will start dating in 2021.
I was looking at that, so I was already prepping for it.
Okay. I'm sorry, you guys. It's harder than it looks. Adrian makes it look so easy. She moderated that effortlessly. I'm all frazzled.
Wow, that's crazy. The way you got that.
What?
There are two women.
Oh. Why do you always do that?
Me?
Yeah. Why do you make names every time?
Because it always like I know that like I know this happens, but for some reason it always still amazes me. Like I'm always like, wow, that's so cool. I'm always gonna be surprised. Tarot will never lose its its shine to me. It will never lose its luster to me. It is always fascinating.
She does. You make that look. You do, Adrian. I swear. I had a clipboard and everything. I was channeling you, and it didn't work. I'm like, because I'm a Virgo, right? And I'm so wanting things to run without a hitch. Okay, so will she start dating? I'm just trying to clear my workspace over because it's got too many decks on it. Okay. I'm loving the Mary L, you guys. I'm going to use the playing cards. Okay, what deck you want me to read from now, Adrian? You want me to read from the sex and the sex work one? Like, because what we want to know are there's certain questions. What type of dating are we doing? Are we doing some looking for a partner, a person, a cootie boo? Or am I looking for some companionship occasionally?
Okay.
So I'm waiting for her to spill. Because there's quite a few questions we could ask on that.
Well,
So,
I just think in general, like, if it's going to. Like, what if I would read for myself about this, which I have on several occasions.
oh, Jesus. Uh-oh. I gotta bend over. Okay. Top of my head, yeah. Okay. Told you that was a jumper. Okay, what should start dating?
Okay. Basically, I will stop being so antisocial and actually give some dude a chance and go on a date in 2021. So, what I'm getting is that there will be someone that will come in, or you're going to be blazing out trying to get into the dating scene. You've done your resting. You have the reversed Four of Swords. So you've done your resting, you've had your break, and now you're like, I'm ready. Let's go. I'm done. I'm done waiting. But make sure to know who you're going after and who's coming after you, because with the reverse moon, it's very easy to fall prey to like misinterpretations and misguidance of different people. Be careful who you choose to go on dates with, because you're already feeling all this passion. You're ready to take the run, take the jump, but you also have to be cautious of people that are just looking to mess around. Don't let other people control your emotions. Don't let other people get in control of what you want. Know what you want. Be secure in yourself. And you can't really go wrong with that. Not letting other people get in to your head, essentially. You may run into a man, or there may be a drought of some kind. There may not be a lot coming from it. You might find some stubborn people, or you yourself might become stubborn with who you're picking. And you got to let the change come, because I feel like you might be cautious and very afraid to really get out into the dating scene, which I totally get. The dating scene right now with COVID and everything, not ideal. Not a lot to pick from. But you got to let the walls fall. You got to let the blocks come out in order to progress. Because there's love coming in. It's going to be a little bit delayed, though, but there is love coming in for you. It might be some people who are looking for passionate relationships. You might end up in some passionate relationships.
Sweat out that perm, girl. She wear natural. She don't got a perm. Okay.
And just to like conclude with that, be willing to make mistakes. Be willing to get your heart a little bit cracked. Be willing to get rejections. Be open to it. Accept it. And you have this Queen of Wands, this passion burning. You just gotta untap it. Just untap it, and you can be all that you want to be. You can defend your own. You can be independent, but try not to be on guard all the time. Just give people a chance, but also be weary. Give people a chance. Put them on a leash. There you go. Put people on a leash and see how far they get. That's what I have to say about it.
Who trained you? I'm just kidding. No, I was like, who raised you? No, she was like, put him on a leash. Now, if I would have told her to put somebody on a leash back in the day, she would have been like, mother.
She would have been like, you can't do that. Training people.
Say that? Okay. Girl, here's the issue. You much prefer curling up with a glass of wine and then rather deal with the bullshit. Really. And you'd be like, for you, where's that? Come on, mirror. And oh. Girl, for you, it's a big headache. You ain't got time for the girl. You be like, shoot, I got to change my shoes. This is too much. Gotta put my shoes back on. However, you are going to meet someone this year. You are. For me, they're talking to me, telling me about you. You really don't want to, but you are going to meet someone. So to change that energy, if that's something that you want to come into your life, then you need to start being more open to that. Start opening yourself up more to that vibration and allowing that to come. Because right now you're disallowing it. Because if a person can't make you, like, if a glass of wine and some Netflix is much more appealing and ideal for you than, you know, putting on the pantyhose and the Spanx and, you know, just rolling out to wherever. If he can't, or that person can't push against that threshold to motivate you to do that, then you don't be wanting to have it. You'll be just like savage. No, you know, but you are going to meet somebody. Oh, damn it, my fingers. You are going to meet somebody, and if you want that person to evolve into something else, if you want that person to be around, let them in. Basically, let them in. Let them in. Where we at? She is very okay. Okay, let me tell you what this girl does. Oh my God! Everything. I'll give this girl a seed, and she will turn it into a garden. I used to sell Mary Kay for like years, right? I'm a Mary Kay girl. Like, that's my brand. Okay, I don't sell it now, but I use their product, and I will till I die. Okay, that's how I keep my black from cracking. It's cracking right now because I haven't seen nobody to get no products in a year. But let's not talk about that. But she used to take my Mary Kay makeup and put it on, and she'd be looking like a clown. She'd be like, I was like, "Can you see my makeup?" She was like, "No, got lipstick all around here." I don't know what you're talking about. Now she does makeup way better. I can't even compete anymore. I just put my makeup brushes down because it's not even like that no more. Like now they're 3D sculpting and there's eyebrow stuff. Like these girls got this. She's like, "Oh, we're just gonna pack this up." They have beauty gurus. This girl is so cute. I was just like, ugh. Then when she does my makeup, I look so cute, and I can't freaking compete because it doesn't look like what I wanted to when she does it. Because trust me, I got stuff, and I try, and I'd be like, nope, it's not gonna happen. I don't know how they do it. I don't, but yeah, she's gorgeous. Like, she always does her makeup. Like, and she's so faithful with it, right? So faithful with it. Like, she'll go in and cleanse and moisturize in the morning when she gets up, and then she'll put her makeup, and then she'll cleanse and moisturize before she go to bed. I'd be like laying in the bed like,
I have to. This skin is not made of steel. I have to do it.
I just don't put it on there. I let mine breathe all the time. Like,
even if I don't, I've given up. Even if I don't wear makeup, my skin will not have it. Even if I don't wear it. So I'm just like, you know what, whatever.
Yeah, I never had acne, so I never had to. I don't know how to deal with that. I don't know how y'all deal with that, but you are gorgeous, and always remember that. So I want to thank everyone for coming to my first live. This is basically a tester, really. It was a tester. You know, whatever happened is to find out what it could be, because I was like, I'm going to do a live too. Come on, Zoe. Come be with me. But you guys, so if you haven't liked, please like. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And also follow Lovette, Zoe at Lovette Reader on IG, Instagram. She has a channel, but what's up with that? What's up with this channel, Zoe?
I'm a juggling. I'm a hustler, dude.
Oh, well, yeah.
Will I probably film some videos after this? Most likely, because I'm already done up, so might as well. Might as well hit it. But,
yeah, so go ahead. Please go over to her channel. Please go over to her channel. Assistant.
Post them already.
Oh. Ooh.
I promise that I will want it. Right now, I am a hustler. Working school and tarot. I'm a juggler. We doing it. We're doing the whole thing.
We have her links for you guys. So if the heck is happening? Oh, I was getting a call on my bad. So yeah, so she's open for readings. She does love readings. She's open for readings. So you can email her at lovettereader@gmail.com, right? And follow her, or you can reach out to her on Instagram or whatever. Just whatever, so she can schedule you guys in if you want some, if you want to do some readings for you, if ever, share with some friends, I don't know. But I want to thank you guys for your time. I really appreciate you coming and supporting the channel, and I really, really, really appreciate it. And you guys make it look effortless, and it's not. So I'll see you next time in the next video, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Okay.